this morning in the Central West End. What led to a deadly shooting in a home on Westminster Place?
A chaotic scene unfolds after a police chase ends with gunfire. The new video in this morning showing the police pursuit with a carjacking suspect.
A network outage continues to cause problems for Francis House students. The big announcement coming today from the school and how it's helping kids get a free lunch.
Security cameras breached. The network glitch from Wise letting strangers see inside your home.
Sending support south. The three things we learned from Governor Mike Parson's deployment plan to Texas.
Dry and warm today, but thunderstorms develop for Thursday. We'll detail who has the greatest risk of seeing lightning, thunder, and hail.
A touching tribute to superstars. The unlikely place you'll find a wall of champions.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning, everybody. Taking a live look at Arnold right now where the camera is dirty, the lens. So I just want to let you know it is not raining. Not at all. It's actually fairly nice outside, 43 degrees. I can live with that at this hour. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, February the 21st. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. It's going to be a great day. Hopefully it'll be a great day on the roads, Paul.
Looks like it right there on 55.
Yeah, it does.
Fingers
That's
crossed.
true. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And yeah, weather-wise, Anthony.
Yeah, near 70 today. In fact, yesterday we got to 69. We were just shy of that, and we'll be in the 70s for most of the region later today. So I'd say today's the pick day of the week.
Wow.
Get out and enjoy it, at least at some point. They had me itching yesterday to clean the yard up, but you know what? I grabbed the kids and I had them do it.
Yeah.
And then some of the neighborhood kids were like, why are we cleaning up your yard? We don't even live here. So, thank you for your help, okay? Yeah, get the kids involved. Keep them busy. Yeah, exactly. 47 degrees out the door this morning at Lambert. There are some 30s on the map in spots like in Chesterfield and Mount Vernon, even in Alton. Your numbers are in the 30s. So as you head out the door this morning, just grab a jacket, maybe a sweatshirt. You can probably lose it later on. And then give the heat and AC, all of that, a break. Yeah, turn that heat off and open up the windows today. Numbers near 70 degrees. We will talk about some thunderstorms possible for tomorrow. Details on that coming up. Let's get over to Paul Cook and track our traffic now in the 6 o'clock hour. This is usually when we start to have problems. Paul, what are you looking at right now?
Yes, and it's kind of the opposite. We are recovering from incidents earlier in the morning and doing much better out there right now. Sometimes those are tone setters, and all of a sudden you've got delays that you can't overcome in the morning commute right now. So we're just talking about construction at Loughborough. 55 northbound. I'll show you near that scene here in just a second at Carondelet, but look, a lot of green out there, just tons. We are moving. This is Carondelet, and yeah, you can just see that construction can really bog you down. It doesn't take much to have a delay there, but we'll keep a close eye on it and let you know when it does slow down, guys.
Thanks so much, Paul. We are following some breaking news right now of a deadly shooting in the Central West End.
Now, our crew is on the scene and they have some new information for us. So let's get out right now to our Sydney Stallworth. Sydney, what have you been able to learn?
Well, Rennie, Michelle, this scene cleared within the past half hour. We were speaking with police, and we do know that one man is dead after what they describe as a break-in here at this Masonic Lodge. Let me give you a look at the building where all of this happened. This is called Tuscan Lodge number 360 here on Westminster Place. St. Louis police tell me that one man broke into this lodge, and a resident living in an apartment unit inside the lodge confronted him, shooting and killing him. Now, as we were speaking to police, a sergeant with St. Louis Metro Police Department on the scene, he did say that they don't have any information at this time on the age or identity of this man. Now, there are apartment units inside this lodge. We're going to give you a look at what the scene looked like earlier on this morning. The shooter, who we're told was a resident, was living on the 3rd floor of this building. Police do tell me that a man broke into the lodge, making his way up a flight of stairs. That's when the building alarm went off and the resident inside was woken up by this. At this time, we're told that this resident went down a flight of stairs, confronted the deceased man on the 2nd floor, shooting and killing him. Now, this man did die on the scene. We were actually here when investigators removed his body from the scene, and they were going in and out of this Masonic Lodge here, marking evidence. The scene is cleared now at this time. Now, when I was speaking with St. Louis Metro Police just just moments ago. I did have questions for them about the resident who lived inside this building. Now, they do tell me that they have spoken with this man. He is cooperating with police, and up until about a half hour ago, he did remain on the scene. This is being investigated as a homicide. That's the very latest we know from the Central West End. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
All right, thanks so much, Sydney. All right, let's take you out to Springfield, Illinois, where we know in just a few hours, Governor J.B. Pritzker will deliver his State of the State address. The governor will unveil his budget for Illinois in 2025. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, will be there for the speech and will also break down all of the highlights.
Right now, Missouri Governor Mike Parson has announced his big plan to help Texas control the southern border. This morning, we're breaking down the 3 things that you need to know about this. Number 1, 22 Highway Patrol officers and 200 National Guard troops will be deployed. Their mission will begin on March the 10th. Number 2, this will cost Missouri taxpayers $2.3 million. And number 3, Governor Parson is acting with 14 other governors to help secure the border. The governor cites the deadly impact of fentanyl pouring in from Mexico for reasons he's sending additional troops.
Well, happening today, the Francis House School District will decide when students are allowed back into the classroom. This comes as the district goes remote. Once again, district officials say unexpected network outages are impacting critical systems for teaching. Well, today, we also know that students can grab lunch from 11:30 until 1 at the Church of the Shepherd in St. Charles. So if you want a lunch, you do have to call or email the district to get that free food.
All right, let's talk about our weather first forecast this morning, and we are keeping an eye on that glorious sunrise here. You can see over downtown the silhouette of the arch still illuminated with those bright lights and pretty in pink this morning. 47 out the door at Lambert, but there are some 30s on the map, so you definitely need a coat of sorts as you head off to work. And of course, the kids head off to the bus stop. 48 by about 8 o'clock this morning. Will be sunny at noon, 66 and turning mostly cloudy this afternoon. A high of 70 coming our way in St. Louis for today. Now, I want to show you the futurecast as we move this into tonight and tomorrow morning. There is a risk for thunderstorm development as we head into the overnight hours. Now, this particular model has taken the thunderstorms that we were expecting early about this time tomorrow and pushed them farther south than we actually saw yesterday. In fact, this complex here was right over St. Louis into Farmington, but it does look like areas south tomorrow have that greatest risk from this latest model. So between about 6 o'clock in the morning and 9, thunderstorms look to pop up. These may actually be a little farther north than the computer model is showing, so we definitely need to be on guard for tomorrow morning. You may get a rude awakening with lightning and thunder and maybe even some small hail tomorrow. Then temperatures cool down Friday and Saturday. We'll take a look at the rest of the weekend forecast and that severe weather risk coming up.
Coming up, a home security camera company is getting backlash this morning following a massive glitch. The shocking thing that happened to hundreds of its users.
Side set on artificial intelligence, how U.S. lawmakers are protecting you from risks associated with AI.
Here's the hitter!
A successful start will show you highlights from the thrilling CDSC match and the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Oh, look at that, Michelle.
Wow,
This is a shot from O'Fallon, Illinois.
I love it. Look at that. You know what? Looks like traffic's moving in the background as well, and the sun is rising soon enough.
So you're saying that Anthony and Paul should have an easy morning, at least right now.
Well, knock on wood, fingers crossed.